would like to give us a rundown of what happened in our previous session for an additional Benny? Actually, before I get started, just so I can check in, Sean, are you here?
Yep.
Yeah, fantastic. Ted?
Yep.
All right, fantastic. Who would like to give us a rundown of what happened last week?
We scavenged what we could from the Hellstrom facility, and didn't we fight some big worms? I mean, not worms, but big bugs.
Yeah, in the tunnel.
Yeah, man. We were being chased by big bug.
Yeah, big millipedes or whatever the
That
fuck.
like really messed our train up.
Yeah, your train's sort of fucked up right now. Your train is
Again.
yeah, your train is about halfway to being destroyed completely if we just go by the wounds that it's got. It's basically the entire roof and back half of the train is having real problems, right?
We're the car in the movie that drives into the service station, and then like all the hubcaps fall off and it goes.
That's exactly right.
Planes,
Yeah.
trains, and automobiles.
That is exactly right. All right. Let me. Does anybody have anything else they would like to add to what is going? All right. Well, that being the case, let's get started. This session, you have escaped the various tunnel critters that were attacking the train as you went headed east to escape the old abandoned or mostly abandoned Hellstrom tunnels under the Rocky Mountains. You have successfully escaped both the critters and the tunnels and found yourself back in daylight in sort of eastern central Utah, which is just about, if you're on the, I don't know why it's not letting me ping anything because I might have the wrong thing. Let's go here. Yeah, right about there is where you have exited the tunnels. What is the plan, team?
This may not be a big plan, but I shall go up to friendly Friendle. Hey, Friendle.
Yep.
I was shown where I'm kind of still bleeding at the side of my arm.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, I appreciate that.
Honestly, if I'm focused on other stuff and you're hurt, you just come and yell at me.
Yeah, don't want to be a bother,
It's not, I mean, you're bleeding. Just come and be like, hey, this is bad. Fix it.
Oh yeah, it burns like fucking hell.
What's the chance friendlies are alpha autistic?
Is that not what he's been this
very
whole time?
high.
Yeah, very high.
Yeah.
2 wounds off. As I just pat you on the arm, and in between each pat, wounds disappear. Feel better?
Yeah.
All right. Do you want to help me shovel the goo out, or?
Yeah, I got
You
you.
take a shift. Hand you the shovel. I've just been scraping goo out of the open side of the train.
I'm goo shifting with Friendle.
I come and bleed next to you guys.
Oh, you too?
Oh yeah.
Looks like there's a line forming.
I never asked. Can you get healed this way? Is that how that works?
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
No, Doc has to fix me up. Like,
Yeah,
Oh,
I don't really understand what he's got going on enough to do it or to do it right.
if you were to do it with like skin come back, like
I mean, I can make skin come back, but not. I mean, like I said, I don't really get what's going on with
as soon
him
as you said that,
inside.
I clocked out. That was too freaky for me. I'm going to make skin. I don't want to know what that means.
speaking of, I asked Abigail when she's done assessing the train and has a break from driving, if she could take a look at my frame, my chassis is damaged.
Yeah, yes, of course.
Yeah, why don't
What'd you
we?
say? What you need? Oh, chassis, not Cassie.
You know, it's probably getting a little late in the evening of Monday the 8th. So let's, well, the choice is yours. You can pick a spot and settle in or try and push on through the night to wherever your destination is. What is the plan there?
I know last time there was some discussion about resolving Joan's son,
Mhm.
that thing, and that we were like nearby.
I thought we was heading there anyway. I think
We're a good bit farther away from there than we were when Joan died. Uh, but that's like here. And then the other thing the other lead on a string location is in the Sioux Nation, heading in there and trying to find the one that they've got.
mm,
And
And we have a little compass.
and I don't think we know what was the reason for the beef with Donnie, but I mean something turned sour. I think like it's like a I don't know if you guys seen the movie Three Kings, where people are stealing. They're meant to be doing something, but they stole something that they shouldn't have. And I think there's a double cross. I think maybe Donnie leads to a string, is what I'm getting at.
There, we do have a compass that would tell us if that were true.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah. I don't think going to Donnie is the wrong thing, and I don't. But it would be in the other direction. It would be changing the timeline.
Where are we?
I think we're in Utah.
We are here.
We're
Yeah,
here.
you're a little bit south of Skull Canyon, Utah.
Okay. Well, I
Chill
mean, if we're
hang.
heading to Sioux Nation and going up to Silver City this way, or Jerome, that's just the long way. That's just the scenic route.
I mean, we really don't want to go near the City of Gloom.
We've already been in the City of Gloom.
We've already been inside the City of Gloom.
Yeah,
But
I
they've
know,
caused
but
a lot of ruckus with Hellstrom.
yeah, it's gotten
since
worse
we was
since
there.
then. We
What do
may
you mean
have
they? Oh, you mean the whole? Oh,
yeah, the whole
yes. No, that was entirely my fault.
yeah. I mean, we did throw off some of the stink last time by making him think it's Avery. But
Anytime.
yeah,
What happened? Wait, what do y'all
Spaghetti
do
time.
down there?
oh, Abby's brain thing.
What?
We
Yeah.
tried to find some information. I tried to mind wipe a the Hellstrom employees so that they wouldn't remember that we were there. And
Wait, you did what? I was talking about the guy you actually did it to yesterday or the day
What?
before. Yeah, the
That was
one at the
today.
facility. Wait, was that today?
What? No, that was at the Hellstrom facility. Oh,
Yeah.
you're saying but they don't remember that that's me. That was the
How
whole
many people
point.
have you mind wipes?
No, but I'm saying you said you did it to somebody else before.
Yeah, what were you talking about?
The one that you did it to successfully.
What did that have to do with the City of Gloom?
Never mind.
Is this a common occurrence where you wipe people's minds? Is that something we just don't know?
You don't remember it. You can't prove anything.
Yeah, I'd say I'd probably know.
That's
but
the problem.
I think, yeah, I wouldn't.
I would
Man,
never do that to any of you unless you ask me to.
That woman's scary.
I'm just seeing Joe Bluth giving everybody forget-me-nows.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if we're trying to avoid the City of Gloom, I mean, I think we still got to head towards it, and we'll just try to skirt around and maybe hit the western edge of the salt flats.
Yeah, I think
Um,
we could just
Char-
find a place to stop and take us off the track so we get this free ride.
Charlotte chimes in with, I'm confused. Why are y'all going to Jerome?
Unfinished business with Joan.
And you think there's a string there?
We don't know, but maybe.
All right.
You know, really, this just in case we die. Well, in case if I die, I won't feel as bad for not trying. Really,
It's more about trying to do right for our friend.
yeah.
I understand. She fell in the course of y'all doing your business, and you feel you owe her a debt. I get that. Well, if it helps at all, we also heard that the Sioux Nation has had a string for a while now. They use one as part of their rituals.
Do you know anything else about it?
Well,
About the
just
ritual or
not really. I mean, the only other thing that I really know about it is that Hellstrom was reluctant to try and acquire the string from the Sioux, either politely or by force. Just figured it was sort of a last resort. Like I said, they've been using it in some ritualistic fashion for, according to our record, for some time now. And so it's likely that if anyone knows what it's capable of, it's probably the Sioux Nation. The only people he was less interested in talking to about it, we figured that if anyone knew what Avery planned on doing with it, it was probably the people who've got the best information about the Harrowed this side of the Mississippi. That being the reporters of the Tombstone Tattler. But only people Hellstrom wants to be involved with less than the Sioux is the press. So again, he figured he'd rather trust to his people and science under the Rocky Mountains to figure out how exactly these things work and what exactly we can do with them. We have heard rumors that there's some mission along the Nevada-California border that has one, but we ain't never been able to find it. And we ain't ever got a ping from it on that thing. He points to the Orpheus resonator. So I don't know where to lead you, but you know, he has teams out looking for him, just like I'm sure Avery's got teams out looking for him. But and now that this one's gone, who knows if he plans on leaving the Sioux and the Tatler alone. Now, are you all going to need me in Jerome?
You got someplace to be?
Well, I don't, and I don't really know what to do with myself, to be quite honest. But I don't know, that fight in the tunnel sort of freaks me out.
I know what you can help with. Hang on. I pick up Phoebe and hand it to her. Phoebe's a hammer. Okay. And I gesture to the giant hole in the train, and I ask the engineer to fix it. I'm sure there's plenty of work to be done while we're taking care of our business.
I mean, I'll do what I can, but I'm a lot better with bodies than I am with straight mechanics.
Oh, I'm sure you'll find there's a lot of similarities. I ain't expecting you to fix the whole thing, but there's lots of work.
Fair enough.
Although, isn't Donnie dead?
Excuse me?
Well, yeah.
Probably.
But that's sort of the problem.
Maybe. I guess it remains to be seen then, Miss Charlotte, if your services will be needed or not.
Well, I mean, I do know there's one thing we need to accomplish, and that is getting that tracker out of you.
Well, I need some work done on me anyway. Maybe we can get it all done at the same time.
Fair enough. Have y'all given any thought what you want to do with it after it's out? I mean, obviously the simplest thing is to just destroy it. But it seems like a missed opportunity.
I mean, I could have Andy fly it over and like drop it off on the back hatch of some other train somewhere, and it'll just ride the lines.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's fine, but it doesn't really work that way. It needs to be attached to something living. Otherwise, there's nothing to really power it.
And it has to be something that's going to go near town so that it can hit a Hailstrom facility to ping. And if we're being honest, I think it's probably best to simply destroy the thing and forget about it.
Sounds reasonable.
All right, unless there's
Of course, it has to come out
something we
first.
can do
so-
to turn. Yeah. Unless there's something else we can learn from it, then I don't think we have another purpose for it.
Precisely.
All right, let me know when y'all are ready, and I'll assist.
Thomas, do you have anything to do, or would you prefer we take it out now? It's up to you.
Now's as good as any time.
All right, give yourself a +1 on whatever rolls you're making there, Abigail.
What am I making?
Well, I mean, the first rolls are just the healing rolls, correct?
If you
I
need to be
have.
repaired,
Oh,
it's the first thing I said was I need to be repaired.
Yeah.
okay.
So,
Injured.
So-
Yeah.
The better rolls flat bonus thing is gone.
Yeah.
I can't just add a +1, but we'll see when I roll if I get a pop up.
There
I
is
sure
like-
do. I
yeah,
do
there's
get
like
a pop up now. Trait roll modifier +1. And now I have nothing to hit to roll. Oh, okay. I had to pop the chat back out. That's all. Repair.
Yeah,
+1.
and if you're looking at your card in chat, that little plus symbol will show you all the trait roll and
Yeah,
numbers
yeah,
yeah.
That is 1 wound.
Heck yeah, thank you. I was only injured for 1.
Great, and I would say just roll that again, and as long as it's not a crit failure, you can get
Oh,
this
boy.
tracker out of.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
You just had to put that out into
had
the
to
world,
say
didn't
it,
you?
Yeah.
I absolutely did.
Yeah. I saw
There you
4.
go.
We're good.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're all good.
A 4
Let's
landed first, and I
go.
was like, "Fuck yeah!" I don't even care if that's successful. It's not a crit
Right.
failure.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, and I
I
mean
never doubted.
right. The theory there is
It's
just
one of us.
right. I mean, the two of you are on the train together. You've got essentially all the time in the world. Like, as long as you don't fuck it up to the point where it's irredeemable, eventually you'll get it. But yeah, clearly, you have repaired Thomas of the wound, and while in there, able to retrieve the tracking device and leave the improved voice box intact. Charlotte just puts it on the floor, stomps on it with her heel, and says, "Well, that's the end of that." They will certainly increase the intensity with which they are looking.
That was inevitable anyway after everything that's happened, so even if they don't know it was us at the facility, the loss of their facility will certainly redouble it. Well, Thomas, how do you feel? How should we proceed? What's
Oh, I mean, I feel good as to how we should proceed. I mean, I like the idea of trying to find Donnie and then going after the other string in the Sioux Nation.
It's all right with me.
I've no druther. I mean, we have 2.
Yeah, that's cool with me.
No, we have 1. No, do we have 2? We have the one that was in the facility, so we know that we know she can't do whatever it is she intends to do until she gets these other ones. So if she gets the one in the Sioux Nation, she will come for us anyway.
Again, I just got to correct you. That's not accurate, right? She can do whatever she wants with however many strings she has. She doesn't need all 9 of them.
Yeah.
I
It's
keep forgetting that.
easier. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
It's,
Yeah,
Right. But exactly.
easier
The
with
more
more.
she has, the easier it is, right? But it's not an all or nothing situation.
Yeah, and part of our discussion
Yeah,
last
but she needs
time
all
in
the
terms-
strings, so it's fine. Anyway.
In theory, if we get every other string, then the only place that the compass will lead us is to her. So
That
it's
is
another
true.
way.
That's a damn good point. I ain't thought of that.
I suppose what we should be thinking about, while we don't need to decide it now, is how we gonna get the string from the Sioux Nation? What would we even offer them that they'd give up something like that?
Suppose it depends on. I mean, you said they're using it for their rituals, right? For some
Oh, yes.
rituals.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mhm.
I mean, best we can tell,
Well,
they've had one for at least 100 years at this point, maybe longer.
we aren't looking to take the string from them. We're just trying to at least I thought we are just trying to ensure that it stays out of her hands.
Mhm.
We're not looking to take their string, are we?
I mean, it would depend, I would think, on if they have any interest in giving it up. But as we've all said, it's a very powerful thing that they're almost certainly going to want to keep. So I don't know why they would.
I mean, I think the main goal ought to be to warn them of the
Mhm.
threat approaching them, and let them know that we are trying to stand against, and the more strings we have, I'm betting the stronger we'll be to stand against whatever she's doing. You know what I mean?
And then once that's done, we could always return it to them. We have that is something that we should perhaps discuss, is none of us have really given much thought to what we have 2, and assuming we find Donnie, we know that 1 is spoken for, but assuming we defeat Avery Sutton, what of the strings then? They are
Why not give them to the Sioux Nation?
It's certainly a possibility. I mean, they are very powerful things, and that power in any groups or individuals' hands could be very dangerous. We could simply try
I'm only
spreading them
inclined
out.
to. I'm simply inclined to trust them with them in majority, being that they've had one now for as long as they have and have managed to apparently keep peace with it. They seem to be the folks managing to be responsible with it so far.
Well, I
that
mean,
was-
concentration of power is still concentration of power.
Yes, also, Adam, am I misremembering in that in the history of this, like, there was a significant battle between the Sioux Nation and someone that ended up in the split of the Coyote Federation? No, the Coyote Federation was separate.
No, I mean,
But they had a significant battle with someone.
well, right, and I mean, long story short, the Sioux Nation is a nation, right?
Yeah.
They're certainly no friends of either the United States or Deseret or any of the other
Mhm.
organized governments, right, on this continent, right? They are their own entity and have a fairly long history of conflict with the other members here. Yeah, if I remember correctly, the Coyote Confederation is actually a little bit more friendly and more willing to work with the United States. The Sioux Nation is more isolationist and more, why don't you guys go take a long walk on a short pier?
There are people that have managed to demonstrate that it's a object of good power to them, that they have managed to so far wield at least innocuously enough that none knew of its significance outside, or few did. As far as I'm concerned, that proves to be the one number that we've met so far that has proven to have responsibility with this power. Maybe if we get there and it's different, I'll have a different tune, but
It's just something to think about. We have plenty of time before it becomes an issue in any case.
Right. First things first is we got to get this train fixed up. We ain't gonna make it nowhere in its current shape.
And how much of what do you plan on doing with all this gear you've collected? Is this just surplus?
They'll probably sell it and fix the train now.
This thing is not exactly cheap to operate, but
It'd be nice to make use of some of it if possible.
I agree. Could mount some of those Gatling rifles to the train itself. Well, then the next time we have a bunch of worms chasing us, we'd have mounted weapons with which to defend ourselves. No, I'm the only one that thinks. Okay.
Don't
No, I mean, hell yeah, I'm on board with that. I don't know nothing about mounting a goddamn Gatling gun or nothing.
Well, we got time, so we can look into that on the way to our next stop. So where is our next stop?
time to decide. Jerome?
I think going to Jerome and, putting an end to whatever, last business. The it's not a good idea to let the Tetsuo the dead sit and
All right, to let the what?
debts owed to the dead
Ah, I see.
sit
Okay.
still
Yes.
Mm,
Yes.
and spoil
Hmm.
and fester.
Okay, so our goal is to get to Jerome in the and then after that Sioux Nation. So what's the nearest largest town that we might be able to do repairs in?
Yeah, looking at this map, the city of Gloom is certainly the one significant city that is between where you are and Jerome, Idaho. You could probably get stuff done in Provo as well. Anything smaller than that, and although you can both sell your gear, sell surplus gear, and get repairs done. The repairs will take longer, and you'll get less money for your surplus than you would in either Provo or City of Gloom. Just there's not as much demand, and there's not as much dollars to be able to buy stuff.
Okay, sounds
Well,
like
driver, which way do you want to take us?
And I mean,
Oh wait,
Jesse, is that you or me? I'm not sure at this point.
you know, I was just thinking.
It's both of us.
Suppose I'll drive. I mean, sounds like you got tinkering to do.
Oh yes, I can
And
mount the
I'll
gun
start
while we're
heading
driving.
towards Provo to start, I guess. Oh, I mean, I need to roll.
all right. So heading from where you are directly to Provo, Utah, is that correct?
I think so. Maybe just heading north until we can get onto that train line and take it part of the way.
Okay. It sounds like that is going to be about a day's ride. So let's see. Ted, if you could hit that let's get random button for me. Good Lord. Okay. Excellent. Max, roll me a D10, please. Okay, excellent. Yeah. As you as I said, it takes about a day, right? All told. Are you traveling through the night or just getting a good night's sleep, taking off in the morning?
I think we could go through the night.
Yeah, I mean, makes sense. You're on the you're traveling most of it on the tracks anyway. That
Right.
means you'll pull in to Provo. Oh, Cassie, make that driving roll for me, please. Sorry. Too many dice. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, I mean, there's some navigating to be done to, head north to find the tracks, then get your get the rail runner on the tracks, then get it off the track so you can cut over to Provo, so you don't have to go up to City and Gloom and back. By the time you pull into Provo, it is about noon on Tuesday, September 9th.
Oh, hey, Cassie's birthday was a couple days ago.
Nice.
What?
what did you do?
I don't really remember. The past couple days are pretty blacked out for me.
Sounds like a good birthday.
Yeah, so it's Tuesday, September 9th. As you roll into town, you see a big rock on the way into town that's got 4 or 5 rattlesnakes just sunning themselves
Fuck yeah.
out on this fucking rock. Where are you headed when you're in?
Look at the size of that rock. Holy.
Where are y'all headed when you're in town?
Is there like a yard master or something to talk about repairs?
Sure. So just to be clear, you're headed to the train station because even like you cut over, so you're not actually on the tracks when you roll into town.
Oh, yeah.
So I just want to be clear. You're heading over to the train station, try and find somebody there, do the repairs and whatnot. Is that accurate? Yeah. Yeah, let me see here. I mean, you can find somebody without much difficulty. Yeah, he looks over the train. The yard master looks over the train and says, "Wow, what do y'all do to this thing? It's pretty fucked up."
Dude, I don't know what they were, but they're dead now.
Worms, giant worms.
Well, better them than you.
Mhm.
Tell
But
me about it. Tell me about it.
the damage is significant. This will cost about $650 for me to repair.
We have that money. Do we want to share resources? I can handle this if we need to.
How long you think that repair's gonna take?
I got some money on it. How much we need?
I
Total
reckon.
$650.
I reckon it seems
Shit.
like there's nothing mechanical wrong with it. So I reckon it'll takes about 3 days to get back half of these walls rebuilt and the roof rebuilt.
Yeah, I got 200 on it.
Well, I can put in.
I can do the last 450.
I can put in 100, and then we'll see what we can get for the other gear.
I'll finish paying out so we can have that money set aside.
Cool, very cool.
You said 200, Franklin, right?
I think Franklin said he
Yeah.
had 200. I don't know that you were giving 200.
No, I'm giving 200. No,
Two?
I'm giving 200.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. 2, 1, and then I'll do 350.
Damn, Father God's giving us a charity. Yes, man.
If you ask, he will also quote you a price of $100 a piece, or 10% of the cost of a Gatling rifle to mount said rifle on the train somewhere. So basically, $100 a piece for each rifle you want mounted.
What's up, y'all? I hate these
I-
fucking guns.
Never mind. I'm not gonna cast magic on this guy.
Okay.
I'll offer $100.
Do it.
$100.
Live from my experience.
You sure you can't get both of them up there for 100? I'm a little tight. I would like to cast Beguile.
Okay.
I thought you weren't casting magic.
Well,
I got peer pressured.
Beguile.
spellcasting versus spirit.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay. That's pretty good.
was that your casting, your activation roll, or is it the same roll?
It should be the same roll.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because that trait die was a D8, and I have a D8 in spellcasting.
Cool. Just wanted to make sure you were getting the right dice
Yes.
for your rolls.
Okay.
So this only works if this person is into chicks. I mean,
Uh-huh.
that's a specific part of the spell, but he's not like puppeted, mind controlled, or anything. He's just with a raise 2 levels. He likes me 2 levels more, and wants to do whatever he can to please me.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so what he'll say is, well, I mean, it is, I get that. It is a pretty big chunk of change for us anyway. So I'll tell you what, I can do the first 2 for $50 a piece. And it'll be $100 a piece for anything more than that.
I think that's a very fine deal, and I appreciate it very much. And I'll give him $100.
Okay, so you're getting 2 mounted Gatling rifles. Excellent. Y'all got 3 days in Provo. What's the plan?
I'm gonna come and check on this guy every sunset, sunrise
Okay.
to recast the power.
Fair enough. Also, just to make this easy, in terms of whatever gear you want to sell, you can sell it for 25% of the list price. I think that's right.
It's mostly going to be those Are they carbides? I don't remember what
Gatling
they are.
rifles.
Yeah.
Was this all shit you guys stole from
Yeah.
Alstrom?
Yeah.
Yeah, some of it we haven't actually like dissected out who is getting what of the weird infernal shit we found.
Yeah, that's like up to you guys to decide.
Yeah.
Sure.
Well, I'm also not in most of the time on handling any of that.
I think okay, we have 8 Gatlin rifles, so that's -2. So we have 6 to sell. I think
Sure.
I think we keep 1 on like non-mounted, right? Like just in the train as an available weapon.
Why?
In case someone wants to use
Why?
it. In case someone wants to use it.
But
I mean, spare
But-
gun.
but we have them already.
Well, they'd be mounted, so you wouldn't be able to take them anywhere, right? The idea is like it's just an option.
But we can't lift them. They're heavy.
Well, some of you can't lift them. You also can use them. Just you'll have a -1 to not being
He
strong
just
enough.
mogged the shit out of you. I don't know if it's just a -1.
I have a
or just
lot more
mogged-
than a -1 to using one of these fuckers.
The reason I have a -1 is because I'm only 1 stage away. I'm not sure if it applies to all of them.
Yeah, I think it's just if you don't meet it, I think it's just a flat -1. I'm pretty sure. As far as that goes, but I think it's nice to have the option because I don't think we're gonna be buying one.
I also just remembered a significant portion of the inside of the train is taken up by this fucking Calliope.
So about the motorcycle?
No, the
No, the
Devil's
organ.
Calliope, the organ.
Oh, yeah.
It's literally like small wagon sized.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
and
sell
it
that
is
piece.
it's one of the few things that Charlotte insisted on
Yeah,
bringing.
she's like, we gotta bring this. So like, okay. So we do
Um,
have it, but it is just taking up like the whole corner of one of the edges of the train.
I'm gonna have to check it on my sleeping space. Oh gosh.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't want to sleep near the Devil's Calliope.
I don't want to sleep next to any of this weird shit y'all got.
Said the guy with the mask.
I was about
Yeah.
to say.
I would say big words.
Okay, you carry rabies. He has a fucking a glove that he never takes off, and one guy's a robot. I'm not
What?
taking shit from
How am
anybody.
I
man.
included in this?
None of us were trying to say shit about it. You're the one calling us weird. That's all I'm saying.
Also,
I'm
like,
talking. I said the shit is weird, not you, but you took it personally, so that's your shoe.
All right, so we got 5 Gatling guns to sell, Gatling rifles, 5 flamethrowers to sell as well. The steam saw is just pretty cool. We should just keep that, of course.
yeah. What about the head piece?
Headpiece you talking
Yeah, the
about?
neural, the thingy.
Oh.
You gotta use more words than that, but
I don't know. It's the
It's-
brain thingy.
Yeah, it's the crown. Oh gosh, we found it. Where's the freaking
Yeah, there's
magic
that.
item?
I
Infernal
feel like-
Helm
devices.
of intellect, you mean?
Neural
Yeah, that-
harmonizer.
Yeah, the brain thingy.
His little
Plus 1 to
crown.
smarts and smarts based skills while worn. Requires a Ghost Rock Nugget for 4 hours of use, with a side effect. After an hour, you suffer -2 spirit versus fear effects. On a crit fail, the user suffers 1d6 wounds to the head. Must roll on the injury table. Brain may also gain a permanent mental hindrance of the GM's choice.
Maybe we sell that one.
I like it.
You wanna? I mean,
I'm sort of with
All right.
Cornelius. I don't know that there's any reason to necessarily
a brain damage.
sell that off. I don't think that's
You can
something
get
that's
brain
worth.
damage from riding horses too.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I'm thinking about it. It'd be better for one of us to get brain damage than some random stranger that we pawn this off on. So
I mean,
Well,
it's kind of like rolling the dice, and that's kind of Cornelius all over.
sure.
Its initial effect is also very useful for a number of reasons. So
But you gotta like turn it on.
yes, you have to take a
Okay.
little Ghost Rock Nugget, put it here, and then plug it into your head.
We also got a weird gun and a belt that the bullets don't like.
You mean this weird
Yeah,
gun? I pull
Yeah.
out the phlogiston cannon.
Yeah, I mean, look at the fucking. It's
please,
pretty cool.
Please explain that one to me.
Oh, this one
Uh.
it shoots ghost rock essence
Yeah,
in a huge zone, but it burns in an area around you. So whoever shoots it, you're gonna get stuck in toxic fumes. I figured
I
I'd.
want that.
Oh, I figured I'd live through it, but if you want it, yeah, here you go.
all right.
I love how
It does
thirsty
also
you are,
take
man.
Ghost Rock. It is not cheap to fire. Just
Yeah, but it's
So we're
loaded.
clear.
We
It's
did
got
just
5
get a-
shots in it right now.
But it's
it
loaded.
sure does. It sure does.
I'm gonna put it in the rail runner. You should be able to grab
Okay.
it out of the rail runner.
Fantastic. Thank you.
Yeah.
Hey,
I
where
think
them
there was
bullets at?
there's a special bullet. It's like a bullet, but I think blessed. I need to
There's
try to
old-
bless bullets.
There was 3 dead man's bullets and 1 blessed bullet.
Okay. Well, Franklin.
Stack of old tombstone tattlers.
Oh hell, I know what I'm doing.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Those. Hold on. We should. Are those? Those might have what was she saying on the train?
The Tatler,
something
the
about
folks at the
Harold.
Tatler are some of the only folks who know where the other string near California is. California
but
Nevada border, they were
if
saying.
if they had a stack of them at that research thing, that means they might have been trying to see if there was like a code or something.
Yeah, I mean, I could stay
That's
up
Right,
and
there might
go
be
through
info in
those.
there.
There's tons of info in there.
All right, you and me, Thomas, we'll we'll start a little book club. We'll read through these and see if we find anything.
Is anybody else? Wait, how many?
Might I join?
We take all kinds.
How many aprons did we get? Because I got mine on.
Just 2 aprons were in the message that Adam sent.
Does anybody want the bullets?
Can't
You mean
recommend them enough.
The bullets in the train that I put there?
Which one? See, I'm talking about the dead man's bullets.
Oh, the dead man
Oh,
bullets.
no,
I thought you were
no.
just talking about the stacks of bullet boxes I've been putting here.
Hey, you son of a bitch! I helped you with one of the boxes.
That's true.
Okay, so we got the Bobcat's got the Bobcat and a bunch of bullets.
Okay. I take it our scientist has the tonics, elixirs, and such. The liquid current, healing unguent, restoration elixir, tactile desensitizers.
I'm happy to carry them. I've been carrying my own stash, however, so if anybody else would like to have them at hand, that is.
I'm not much on drugs and stuff, so.
Well, these aren't. I mean,
they're
it's
medicine.
more like
they
cough syrup than.
Yeah,
You'd have to
it
do a
ain't gonna
lot
really
of
work
this
a
to
whole lot
really.
for me.
You'd have to do a lot of this to really hit what I'm. Anyway, yes, I'm happy to.
Addictive personality.
I have drugs in my system 24/7.
Hell yeah, brother, sister. Who wants the electrostatic belt? Does someone want to get shot less
Well,
often?
you need to be able to activate it with weird science or repair in order for it to work. So that makes there's 2 people who have a repair roll capability.
Could always make that unskilled attempt.
Sure. So Thomas or Abby.
Well, I mean, I'm pretty durable, Doc. You've been nicked and banged around.
While that is true, I also do have my infernal armor that already protects me from bullets.
This thing's also
this
kind of
just do it
heavy.
even more.
It does also require more ghost rock to run.
I think it's maybe stays on the train till we really need it.
And I suppose, just because even if, say, I was wearing it, don't mean Abby can't activate it.
This is also true.
I don't know how this damn thing works.
There's also this bracelet laying around over here. Y'all, somebody want to put that to use?
I thought
The potentiometer that Joan had, it lets you use tomorrow's PowerPoints.
Yeah.
honestly it's probably
in the
best on the
Railrunner.
Huckster.
I think Cornelius should take that if they want it.
Yeah. I think that and the harmonizer would actually be really good additions to his shit. Did Charlotte tell us why she wanted us to bring the Calliope?
Yeah, she said when you play the Calliope, it opens a portal to the hunting grounds, but it's not one you can pass through. It's just one that you can communicate. You can see through it. You can talk through it. You can't walk through it,
Right.
But it's one of the two ways. It's one of the two things that she insisted on bringing with her. It's one of the two ways that she's been able to talk with Vanessa Hellstrom. Right. The other being a box that looks almost identical to the box that you all used to talk to your benefit.
In fact, we should definitely ask about. I mean, we know that she knows Nick, but does nobody else find that strange? Am I the only one finding that strange?
That Miss Charlotte here knows Nick.
No, the box.
Yeah, I mean, it's happenstance for sure, but like that's the way it works.
Well, I mean, I'd still like to find out more. I mean, no, if I'm the only one that thinks it's weird, then you can just say that.
It's worth asking.
No, it
like,
is. It is. It's just there ain't much more that we know yet or can answer to.
Cool. Unless anybody needs me, I'm gonna hang around the train while it's getting work done. And looking through these tattlers.
Me too.
Although I guess
Yeah,
I
I'd
would
like to
help
stay
lug
that.
the equipment to get sold. I guess
Okay.
I would help with that.
Yeah. So
Are we selling off the steam saw or
no, we
Hell
can't
no.
buddy, I was asking to make sure we
If like
weren't.
I can't think of anything better for like if a tree gets on the tracks or something, you need to get it out.
Mhm.
Yes, I'm sure that's
Magic?
exactly what everyone has in mind.
What?
No, yeah, that's what I had in
I
mind.
just think the steam saw looks like a fun thing to play with. So
Oh,
maybe
no,
if
no,
we have
no,
some free
no.
time and we're in the woods, I might bust it out and just chop down some trees just for fun.
That sounds
For-
good. We're gonna be off-roading, I think, to get to Jerome. So
Yeah, what if we need to like clear a path?
So it sounds like you've got a list of what you're selling. Is that accurate at this point?
I think the only things for sure that I know we're selling out of that are 5 Gatling guns and 5 threat
5
flamethrowers. Because
flamethrowers.
one
Okay.
is already named Daisy and will be there in case anyone wants to use it.
In the specifically the those are Gatling rifles that you're selling, is that correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
So it's $250 per rifle that you sell, right? And it's
That's the 20% or 20% of that.
25% of 1,000 is 250.
Yo, let's go.
Yeah. And then
That's
175.
That pays for.
Right, $175 for each flamethrower. And that takes care of that.
Okay, so 1875. Let's pay back everyone for the repairs. So that's 200 from Franklin, 100 from me, and then how much was it that you paid in, Cornelius?
100.
I put in 350.
350. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 party members, yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, so that leaves 1,200 divided by 6. So everybody gets $204.
Woohoo!
Did you say what did you say that the grand total was for all 5 guns and all 5 flamethrowers?
It should be 250 times 5 for the Gatling rifles, and then 175 times 5 for the flamethrowers. So it should be 1875.
I think you're missing like 300 in there because I got 2125
Maybe.
because 175 times 5 is 875 plus
Was it?
1250, not 1,000.
Oh, right.
Because it's times 5.
What's that?
Uh,
5.
Not to complicate things in the division, but just divide it by 5 because friendly's not taking any. Or you could take
I
mine
mean,
and put
honestly,
it
that
in the bank. I don't care.
simplifies dividing this number. That means
Yeah, that's
everyone gets
fine.
425.
Yeah, that works for me. I
Well,
think in the
that's
past I've just
425.
taken.
That's before paying for stuff.
Yeah,
So
Like-
everyone already paying for stuff. Then, sorry, I'm gonna shut
I
up.
was gonna say if you
Wait,
divide
wait.
it by, you can pay yourself back if you bought
Maggie,
something for
what?
the train.
Okay, so I had already taken my money out. And what
Right.
did we get back then?
Okay,
What was the
so
total?
it's 2125
Okay.
minus
Divided 5.
Franklin minus Franklin's 200 minus your 350 minus oops.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that is the cleanest way to make sure people get paid back.
Right, we
Yeah.
should take off everything
Yeah.
owed from the top and
Yeah,
then divide
minus Chaz
what's
is
extra.
100. Okay, and then who else did Thomas pay in anything?
I paid
or-
100, Franklin 2, Cornelius, you said
me 3.5.
350.
Mhm.
So is 1375 the right number to divide by 5 people?
Sounds like it.
Okay, so everybody take back your money and then add 275.
Okay.
I will be right back, everybody.
On 275?
Yes.
Holy.
I mean, I'm getting ready to flex on somebody. I got
When you're
Oh.
walking, the jingle is not like your boot spurs. It's your coins, the pockets
I'm waiting.
coins.
And I'm already ready. I'm waiting for someone to try to rob me. I'm gonna that motherfucker.
You're drying your tears and $100 bills.
I ain't never been this rich before. It's over with.
How did everybody make out?
Like fucking
Wobbly.
bandit.
Nice.
I got $913.
Except for friendly. Immaterialistic.
Yeah, it's also that like part of it is a game I'm playing with myself, which is that I have as friendly have had the same pool of money since the very beginning. I've never taken in new money, and I've given away quite a bit of money. So it's gonna be fun to see at the end how much money I have left of my initial pool. Bearing in mind, I did split my pool basically in two to buy a mule, which is back at the circus.
Right.
Friendly's doing great.
Something else I was curious about, who is holding on to the new liar string.
Currently, I have it.
Yeah. Are you just holding on to it, or are you like trying to make use of it, or has that not been decided yet?
I just have it. I haven't done anything with it.
Yeah, and what you have,
I eat it.
Sorry, I took over. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to scare you, Miles.
It's also I didn't realize that it's not listed in the infernal devices. I'll add it after session. But there's also a box, right? That, if I remember correctly, you are currently holding the string in, because Charlotte has informed you.
Yeah.
It shields it from the Orpheus resonance. Because if
Well,
you were
there you
just
go.
holding on to it, the Orpheus resonator would point
Yep.
to that string or the one that's currently sewn into Abigail.
Cool. Okay.
Yeah, but we've already got one sewn into Abigail, so
Mhm.
you know, shielding this one ain't really doing a whole lot for.
I
I
mean,
mean,
it
we can
will
put them
once
both
we
in
use
there. I
it.
can simply take it out.
We could.
We're going to have to eventually.
Simply is one word.
But it's a simple procedure. I just. Well, you don't need the details, I suppose.
Put yourself into excruciating pain.
All right, so money's divided. Sounds like 3 of you are going to camp out for a little while and read back issues of the Tatler.
Reading trashy magazines with the Goyles.
Yeah. As you do that, Charlotte points out, help yourselves. I mean, we went through those trying to find any clues as to what Avery might be up to, but we didn't see anything that really stood out to us. For those of you that are reading, I don't know how it's a little fucked up. The changes fuck some of the stuff up. But if you go to the journals, there you should see a folder that says Tombstone Tatler, and then a journal entry that says Tatler headlines. And there's, I mean, I don't have it broken down by which Tatler they're in, right? But there's a list of headlines that you can come across in the various Tatlers. And if you at any point anticipate sharing that with your party members, right? I can say the other 3 of you are certainly free to check that out as well. But yeah, Charlotte volunteers that, look, it's really entertaining, but beyond that, we couldn't really find much useful. Now, are you 3 going to attempt to live on the train or at the train station these 3 days while they're repairing the train?
I'll
Adam.
see. Go on.
I was gonna say I didn't want to. I was scared to go into Provo, but I'm gonna go. We'll go to We'll go get a hotel.
Okay, so is that the plan for everybody, that there will be a hotel for the 2 nights that will end up allowing repairs to be done for 3 days here? Does that sound about right to everybody?
I'll stay with the train if anybody else wants to
I
keep
also
an eye
am
on
gonna
it.
stay with the train because I want to make sure that I'm around to re-beguile this guy if he starts rethinking his deal.
Okay.
Hotel.
Okay.
This-
Great. Those of you staying in a hotel, mark off whatever. Why don't you state what type of establishment you'd prefer to stay at, so we know who's staying together at various places, whether you're staying in a shithole or a nice place?
I'm taking the medium option. Give me a
Okay.
nice little.
Okay, fair enough.
I thought you
How
were
much is
gonna
that?
flex
For this
on
time.
someone.
Yeah, that's why I'm taking the medium option. So I catch him outside. I'm pulling out nothing but the money.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Sounds like everyone's going medium.
Okay,
I'd be
we'll
able to
call
go where people are going.
we'll call that $5 a night.
Okay.
Goodbye, $15.
How do y'all plan on killing time while you're in Provo? We know some of you are reading the Tatler for at least some of this time. Anything else anybody wants to do?
There was that blueprint from Hellstrom.
Mm-hmm.
Abigail will pore over that and try to figure out what exactly they were designing.
Yeah, I believe. Take a look at that.
I'm leaving the zombie on the train, just FYI. We can just
Sure.
put the zombie in a box or something, hide him in a crate.
Okay, gotcha.
Nobody needs to know that there's a zombie on the
keep an
train.
eye on him. I can transform him into a frog.
Sure. That's certainly
Zombie frog.
less conspicuous.
Or does it become an
I'm
alive
gonna
frog?
check that spell to see if that's something that's actually viable. I don't think it actually lasts that long.
Also, does it work on dead people?
I think it does actually. Yeah.
Heck yes.
Causes the target to become a common animal. Duration 1 hour, so that would be expensive.
Ooh,
I do, however, have. I could. Oh, that's only 10 minutes. Never mind. Is there a rider to make that last longer?
Corpse removal by way of turning them into like a dead squirrel and carrying them and digging a
No
hole in the
cabin
ground
today,
and letting
buddy.
it go is so fucked up.
The Hellstrom's blueprint is for a new type of syringe, which has it's a lot wider than the radius is a lot larger than your standard sort of syringe, because it has not one needle but dozens of much smaller needles spread out around the surface of the disc. If you incorporate this syringe into a device used to heal people, you get a +2 bonus, both on activation and on amount.
Cool.
Oh. I guess I'm going to be trying to build this thing.
Yeah, hell
Someday I
yeah.
need some extra supplies.
This is help my case for not being a crazy person, but I'm going to start writing my manifesto. I'm writing a manifesto
What the
about
fuck?
killing Avery Sutton. Yeah, this is good.
Your manifesto
To
is
that
to kill
point.
Avery Sutton?
Can I help? I've written my fair share of manifestos.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's a question for you, Franklin. Do you want any assistance with this?
I know that it can be a very personal journey, so I'm not trying to infringe. If you wanted to read my manifesto, I'd be happy to share.
Like, may have lost honey to her.
Hello?
Oh, there you are.
Hello.
Hi.
It's a storm going on over here.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna write my manifesto about killing Avery Sutton, and I'm gonna be detailing exactly why.
Okay. That sounds spectacular. I don't know if you heard it, but Cassie is offering some of her assistance. She has claimed to have some experience writing manifestos. But again, she has also pointed out that she's aware, with the experience that she has, that it can be a personal thing. So she's not trying to horn in on it. But if you would like some assistance, you can get some from Cassie.
You know,
If you felt just like, reading mine, or if you're looking for
we're peer reviewing
inspiration.
manifestos. It's so funny. Yeah, you know what? I think that's going to be a little group tank thing. Yeah, we can definitely swap manifest. Yeah, that's what we're doing.
If
uh,
if you are offering to let people read it, Cornelius wants to read that. Oh my god.
Absolutely, yeah. It's a manifesto for a reason. It's not secret.
yeah, I now will have to actually. I have to make this up as I go later on, but this will be happening. And at night, I'm gonna do my Batman thing and be the Bobcat. That's what I'm doing for the next couple of days. This character is. I promise you, there's nothing going wrong with this guy. This is just his genuine. You wouldn't mind. He's not the
Okay. Got it.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
there's a couple things to unpack here. Let me ask a couple more questions, then we'll start unpacking. Thomas, what about you? What are you doing for these 3 days? Is it just hanging out in the hotel or around the train reading the Tatler, or is there other
I'd
items?
like to hang out around the train if they'll allow that,
Mhm.
right? And read the Tattlers. Though I do ask Calliope. I asked them, "Hey, I thought you were gonna turn this zombie into a frog."
Who are you talking to?
Cassiopeia.
I think you meant Cassie.
I said
Yeah.
Calliope because
Yeah.
it's the
Yeah.
same thing to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. The machine. Well, I mean, I can, but it only lasts for like an hour at a time.
So you don't want to do it then?
Well, if you want to tell me which 4 hours of the day you want it to be a frog, I'll
Well,
be happy to do it for those 4 hours.
I was actually thinking maybe you don't do it on him and maybe see if I could be a frog.
Any particular reason for that, or you just
Because it seems like the strangest thing for me to become uh, a beast.
I mean, yeah, I'll be happy to. Do you want to be a frog, or is there another animal you'd prefer? Like a
Is
mouse?
there is there a choice?
I mean, as long as it's pathetic.
As long as it's
Whoa.
pathetic.
Got a lot of questions to ask now.
What qualifies?
There's a lot.
What
There's a lot.
qualifies a creature as pathetic?
It has to be size -2 to -3. So it just has to be very little. It has to be just like a little animal. This is a turn your enemies into frogs to disable. It's a very specific type of polymorph that
Oh, okay. I was gonna say like a cheetah's really pathetic when you think about it. Like,
No, I can turn myself into a cheetah. I can't turn other people into cheetahs.
Well, I'll take a frog.
Okay, well, bippity up bop, bippity boop. You're a frog now.
Just like that?
I mean, it's you can resist it. Like you have to make a spirit roll, but that's only if you're unwilling. Like if you're willing, then it just happens.
I am willing.
Curses a target into becoming a common animal of size -2 to 3. Successful touch on an unwilling victim causes him to make a spirit roll with the -2 on if I were to get a raise. Clothes and items fall around you, so your stuff does not transform with you. And this isn't like this is a curse. Oh, you know what? I just didn't read far enough. I can make this happen permanently.
What?
Wait, did you say permanent? Oh no!
You know, Tom has been gone for a while now. I haven't seen
Okay.
the man. There's been this
Um,
frog here that hangs around too much.
Ribbit.
right. I've got to imagine, right, that a train depot is not a particularly safe place for a frog.
I'm just trying to figure out if clothes and stuff don't transform. Does robot body? Are we just turning the brain into a frog? And
No,
that's
I mean, all right. I'm gonna rule that the body does transform. The body's one thing, clothes are another thing. But
Everything that is him.
right,
Yeah.
like the rattler hide or duster, just falls and a little frog hops out of it. I would say, I don't know, there's probably a 25% chance you don't make it the full 4 hours, that something like another predator or a human stepping on you or a human shooting
Do
you.
you think my friends are just leaving me on the ground to fend for myself?
I'll pick you up. I'll take really good care of you.
They're not letting me get squashed. I'm just a little guy.
Well, I thought
pick
you
you up
wanted to be a
sweetly
frog.
in
I
the
thought you were going to go
hand.
hopping around doing frog shit. But I didn't realize you wanted to be a pocket frog. No, you're safe if you're going to be a pocket frog. All right.
Pet
Yeah.
frog, pet frog.
I
That
promise
frog
I
shit got
won't
too
let
real.
Andy eat you.
Oh shit.
What a horrible thing. It eats me as this form and then I grow big.
An Ant-Man situation.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Cassie, by what forces are you able to manifest? Is he? Where is he?
He is here. He's just cursed. I mean, I've made it clear. I pulled my forces from depths of the hunting grounds. They are foul if they are not controlled properly.
You know what? Hit that roll on that, Jinx, just to make sure that you don't completely fuck this spell up.
I forgot to do that. You're right.
Hey, I'm gonna need you to make a new character accidentally.
Oh.
Yeah, no, you're all good. All right, as long as we're rolling dice, Abigail, make me a weird science roll to see how well you're able to incorporate these blueprints into changes to your syringe.
Weird science.
No, yeah, crush it.
I'm not seeing a roll, so I'm refreshing.
You like blew up there.
That's interesting. I saw the dice, but I'm not seeing the result of this roll.
Yeah, me neither.
It showed like you had a 12 on there, but I don't know what's
While Ted is refreshing, Cornelius, what are you doing?
I wanted to focus on helping with the research, but I am gonna spend my non-researching hours. I am curious about this manifesto. I am trying to ask more questions, I guess,
About
of
Cassie's
Cassie,
manifesto.
but she,
Gotcha.
yeah. Well, I mean, if Franklin will let me read his when if he finishes it before we leave this town,
Right.
I would like to read it too. But it doesn't sound like Cassie has enough answers about where her powers come from. You're muted.
it might seem like she's being a little bit dodgy, but I summon them from hell. Like,
Okay.
As Franklin and Cornelius have both inquired about your manifesto, is there anything else you'd like to describe about it, Cassie?
I think, rating over this, it is just it's very anti-authoritarian and distribution of power and not dice. And then just goes on to list people that she's targeted and how they've wronged her in her eyes.
Got it. Understood. We'll revisit that in a second. Just want to clear up. Abigail, as you start working with these blueprints, it becomes so obvious to you what they intended and meant to sketch out that it seems almost silly to you that they had blueprints done at all. You can edit your healing power to have a +2 modifier to it. For those that were either listening when Cassie read the manifesto or were handed the manifesto and read it, any questions for Cassie about her manifesto?
Where she learned to write.
Well, I mean, I've talked about the massacre. I wandered around for a while. I don't really know how long, but I wound up at this cabin just in this little valley. I met a woman there that kind of took me in. She taught me most of what I knew. She said she moved out west with her husband, and they got this house built, and then he promptly died of tuberculosis. Let's see. Yeah, her name was Priscilla. I usually just call her Scylla.
Queen of the Desert?
Fucking asshole. God damn it.
That was a good one. That was a good one right there. Okay.
Great movie. Great movie.
Anyways, I
that's
mean,
a little-
Auntie Scylla, she kind of raised me, taught me my numbers and my letters and my sigils and my runes, and to be honest, I mean, I grew up using witchcraft about as somebody else would use a broom, I suppose. But we lived a pretty isolated life, that's for sure.
Is there a name for your practice at all, or just craft work?
I mean, it's witchcraft, black magic. There's there's a I was never given any formal names, but it's just Hecate, Circe, witches of old, the triune goddess.
Sorry, I don't know that I have any other questions.
Fair enough.
All right. I got some of my manifesto right here, ready to go.
Okay.
I
All right.
want to let it be known. I am a little tipsy. But I think this is the perfect time to make a manifesto if I was to make one. Number one, right? I'm pro gun. I want people to stand up for themselves, get a gun. This is the first thing I'm telling everybody. Number two, stick it to the fucking man. Do what you want. If the man ain't helping you, take from him. I'm on the Robin Hood type of style. If you ain't getting it, take it. Right? I want also a sense of community. I want people to help each other. I want people to teach each other how to survive out here. Another thing is perseverance. If everything's looking bad, you just got to keep going. It don't matter. Just keep going. If you stop now, you're going to get caught now. And that's a little bit of the manifesto I got right there. It's a little bit of the bullet points in my head.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, Avery said, "This is a terrible woman. I'm finna show you. If hopefully I don't die. Hopefully I don't die. But if I do die, just know I'm gonna try to kill that bitch. And if you reading this, I suggest you do the same." This is very post-mortem, like I'm getting myself ready to die here. Type that manifesto. Yeah, there we go. There we go. That's what I got right there for you.
I'm just curious. Is this signed Franklin or is this signed Bobcat?
And it's not even gonna be signed by Franklin or the Bobcat. I'm just gonna put the people.
Gotcha.
Fuck, I should put the Warrior Cats. Fuck, no, I'll put it in Warrior Cats.
Did you
Okay.
cross it out?
I'm not, I'm not used to public speaking. Yeah, I'm not used to publicly talking about my ideals. But the Warrior Cats will be signed. I will not be telling Abigail that I'm going to be putting the Warrior Cats at the end of it.
Probably the best for everyone involved.
But if this goes down to history, bro, you're gonna be known as a Warrior Cat. I'm setting this up. I'm setting this up.
And what do your evening prowls look like? And also, like, if you're going out on the prowl in the evening, when are you sleeping?
When am I sleeping? I'm probably like I want to say when I come, like, I'm most likely going to sleep throughout the day, right? I'm going to do most
Okay.
of my manifesto shit in the morning. And then, like, once it hits, like, I want to say like 12, 1, I'm going to go to sleep, wake up around like 8. And I'm having a fucked up sleep schedule.
Okay, so when you say 12 or 1, you're talking about noon or 1 o'clock in the afternoon is when you're going to sleep.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. And so you're going to be up at midnight through to about noon.
Yeah.
This is the Bruce Wayne schedule.
Right. And wearing the mask the whole time?
Oh, yeah. When I'm on the prowl? Yes, sir.
Okay. Gotcha.
I'm scared the shit out of these potential Mormons, man. Shit out of these.
And what's the prowl look like? Are you just trying to stay hidden from everybody in the shadows, so to speak, or are you making your presence known?
I'm in the shadows. That's my whole thing. I'm a shadow guy,
Okay. Yeah, just for the 2 nights, make me 2 stealth rolls just so we can see how well you do it.
What if I get a nat one? That'd be so funny.
Yo.
Yeah, hell yeah. Excellent. From midnight to sunup, the town's basically dead. Like, you are the only one who is out and up. Every now and then, I think on one of the evenings, there's a train that rolls in at about 2:00 in the morning. But they end up just dumping off a couple sacks of mail and moving on. From about 5:30, 6:00 in the morning at sunup, till noon when you call it a day. There's a lot more activity, but it's equally uneventful. This is not a time of day where people are getting into or experiencing a lot of trouble. People are getting up and starting work, or going out to a ranch or whatever. So it is. You find it to be largely uneventful. That is not to say the time in Provost is completely uneventful. Is there anything anyone else wants to cover initially with whatever free time you may have while you're here?
I'm going to probably try to find maybe not the main clinic for the town, but like a, sort of a volunteer or something the church is doing, and heal some of the worst cases that I can, especially diseases. Those are like one of the easiest things for me as friendly to heal.
Yeah. I mean, I think go ahead and just make me 3 healing rolls.
Okay.
Damn.
2. And 3.
Woo.
Yeah, you are able to find a small facility for people suffering for tuberculosis or suffering from tuberculosis, and you are essentially, in the 2 days that you spend some time there, you're basically able to clear the place out, and the medical staff working there is this weird combination of in awe, super grateful, also a little pissed, right? Just because they're not exactly sure what they're going to do with themselves at this point.
How many people are on staff here?
It's 3 people.
Okay, I'll give each of them $5.
Okay, they will
to make sure they just make sure they don't lose too much in the next few days.
Yeah, they will certainly.
This is probably a time of friendly being uncharacteristically like quiet. Just moving from doing a lot of listening, doing a lot of like asking people about themselves while I'm healing. Like, rather, Friendly is kind of using this to center himself a little bit because he's been doing a lot of meditating. He's been doing a lot of like, minding and thinking about it. This is just the first time when he's gonna go flex the power and make sure he's still got it.
Yeah. Well, he certainly still has it, and these 3 people, although they're certainly happy to take the $5 each you're offering them, in addition to taking that money, they are making the strongest pitch that they can for you to stick around. And, you know, they are appealing to all the good that you can do and how Provo will become the, under your spiritual leadership, it will become the central point for healing in the Western United States. And while it is clear that these three do have the best of intentions and are genuine in their interest in helping people, it is also clear that they see this as a way to feed their own egos and be part of something greater than themselves and greater than they are.
The second I
capable of.
grok that,
Yeah.
like the second one of them says something like early on, I
Mhm.
pretty much stop talking about the voice with many voices
Mhm.
because that just becomes, like you said, feeding into that. Like the first time anybody says, "Oh, you should stay here," and like
Right.
you know, open up a clinic and stuff, Friendly is smelling the beginnings of like, this is how you get like cult stuff. I'm I'm not
Yeah.
too interested in that,
Yeah, nailed it.
and backpedaling off that.
Yeah, got it in one.
Yeah, it's the I will the most I will tell them, obviously like the name, which just goes by Friendly.
Okay.
And if they ask like, well, will you come back? It's a lot of like, oh yeah, I'll return once I finish helping my friend save the world. So
Okay.
I'll definitely be back through.
Gotcha.
As far as Friendly knows, he probably will stop back through at least
Right.
once.
Right.
Just clear out their clinic again and keep going. Like
Yeah.
I did a lot of good here. That was
Yeah.
great.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Absolutely. Cool. I would say the morning of day 2, whoever is hanging around at the train, the foreman with whom you contracted work, grabs one of your attention and is like, y'all got a box on that train. Looks sort of like a one of them newfangled phonograph player things. I don't know how they work, but maybe you left it on because it sure seems to be making a lot of noise.
We have a message. A call. If we could have some privacy, please.
Yeah, I mean, you certainly can, but I just as an aside, I do need to get the work that you contracted me to do done.
Yeah, this will only take a few minutes.
Okay, yeah, no problem. Yeah, and he takes off, tells his workers to take 5. You fire up the crank, and you hear, hello, it's been some time. Hello, are you there, my pigeons?
Ribbit.
Hello.
Wait, what did he call?
He calls us pigeons.
Yes, my pigeons. Wait, is there someone new?
This is Cassie. Cassie, this is our employer.
Oh, hello, Cassie. I see they have decided to bring on additional help. Well, I trust them very much. I'm sure the 7 of you will continue to do excellent work. I'm calling because Sister Winter passed a message along to me. Abigail, it seems there's some trouble brewing with Helshram. An old colleague reached out and said you should watch your back.
Yes, I thought it would be safe to pass a letter looking for some information, but I was mistaken.
Well, I mean, they seem to have followed your instructions. They said they have gotten word that something has happened, and now you and Thomas are a much higher priority for Hellstrom than you had been. Do you know what that's about?
Sort of. It's difficult to explain, but it I don't think will be a lasting issue. I hope.
Well, I trust you very much. If you think it is not an issue, I have done my due diligence and passed along the information that your colleague has asked.
I do very much appreciate that.
I do have some more information about at least one of the strings if you are interested. Are you still on Avery's tail?
Yes.
Well, it seems that the Sioux tribe has been using one of the strings for generations. They have a much different relationship to the hunting grounds than we do. While it is clearly an afterlife for them as well, they view it more as a continuation of the life cycle than we do. We view it more as a no man's land at best and a literal hell at worst. But for the Sioux, it's just another part of the cycle. And their medicine man wears an Orpheus string to allow him to communicate between both worlds, to make sure that harmony is maintained and that they don't suffer many of the calamities that we see taking place in the Western United States. I have no doubt that if you all can gain their trust, I'm sure they have valuable information about how it works. They may even have valuable information about the existence of other strings. I'm still working on the location of the other three. As we said, we know Hellstrom has one. We know... Excuse me?
Hellstrom had one.
Oh. So, does that mean you now have the one that Hellstrom had?
I will look around at everybody and then nod, and then yes.
Oh. Oh. That is wonderful. I guess that explains why they might be after you a bit more than they had in the past. Well, the only other string that I have any line on is one that is rumored to be held by some mission in southern Nevada somewhere. I will continue to try and flag that down so I can get you more explicit directions. But that is all I have for now. Is there anything else that I can help you with? Any resources you need? Any information you wish you had? Any information I should have to make your lives easier?
Did he mention that the Tattler? Did he mention the Tattler at all when he was
He did
talking just
not.
now?
He did not.
Okay. Okay. I think I'm gonna drop the hints that we've been pointed in that direction. We've been pointing in the direction of Nevada by rumors in the Tattler, and we'd like some help getting some more clues from them.
Okay, so just so I'm clear, right? You are confirming that you've heard about Nevada, right? But you're not confirming that the Tattler might have any specific information about a string. Is that accurate? I'm just trying to figure out.
I do want. Yeah, I want to make it clear that the Tattler might be where that information is.
Gotcha.
And that we'd like some help doing that research.
Gotcha. So, oh, well, interesting. I guess the Tattler could, I mean, they clearly are focused on the hunting grounds and situations arising thereof. So if this is associated with that, I will reach out to some contacts and see if I can't exert some pressure to find out what they know, specifically if they know anything about this string that we believe to be in Nevada.
Ask him if they've closed the rift that's growing. And I put down a Tattler whose headline is the end is near, hunting grounds, rift growing wider every day.
Well, that sounds terrifying. I will say that article, right, is quintessential fear-mongering, as nowhere in the article does it mention where the rift is.
Yeah, that's just, they were doing that for safety reasons.
Yeah.
So you don't find it by accident.
I mean, rift chasers are a whole problem.
Yeah. Yeah. I will certainly ask. It cannot hurt. Well, I have nothing else. Anything else to impart?
It turns out through the use of dark magic, you can turn an automaton into an amphibian. As long as it's
also worth mentioning that we do have, not Calliope. What's her name?
Charlotte.
I too am stuck on the word Calliope.
Right.
The Calliope is really
good.
good.
It's a good word.
Oh, wonderful. I am glad she is back working for the team. I was sad that she had to leave earlier this year. What has she been doing in the meantime?
I will leave that for her to describe.
Yeah, she says hello, right? Says, well, I spent the time working for Hellstrom to try and run interference for Abigail and Thomas, to which your benefactor replies, oh, dear, I think I'm getting a much better sense of why you have been an increasing priority for the Hellstrom organization. Please try and stay safe.
Are y'all gonna tell him about your friend dying, or?
I was gonna mention that, Nick. There ain't 7 of us.
Oh, that's right. There's 8 because you have Charlotte.
No. Joan, well, she's dead.
Oh. Oh, dear. I guess that closes the chapter on the Broussard clan. I am very sorry. I will contact those in New Orleans to set up a remembrance.
Yeah. We got some business of hers we're finishing up. But just thought you should know.
I appreciate it very much. How are you holding up?
I think as well as we can.
Well, I'm sure bringing whatever outstanding business she has to a conclusion will offer some closure. I hope you can conclude that quickly and safely.
Thank you, Nick.
Charlotte, you couldn't have fallen in with a better group. I'm glad to have you back in the fold. Be well, everyone. Goodbye, pigeons.
Bye, Nick.
Charlotte then comments, yeah, it's been a while, right? I always thought it was weird that Hellstrom has basically the exact same thing to help him talk to Vanessa. She points to the box she brought out of the facility.
You saying Nick might be a ghosty?
We've
Well,
heard Nick speak to other people before. In the background, once he thinks
Or
he's...
other ghosties?
Yeah, I mean, I don't...
Well, I suppose I can't really argue with that.
Yeah, I mean, I'll tell you. I know that we clearly use it to talk to someone in the hunting ground. But I don't know if that's its only purpose, right? Or if it just runs the communication through the hunting ground, right? But you can use it to communicate with anyone, right? I don't know. I've tried to reach out to this hermit that made it, but he is not answering any questions. At least not by mail or telegram.
Adam, can I crank the machine again
Yeah.
to see if Nick answers?
Yeah. You crank it up and you hear that sort of fading in. Hello, my pigeons. Did you forget something?
Yeah, Nick, actually there was one thing. Hey, are you a ghost?
No, not the last time I checked. I am but flesh and blood.
And you're like alive?
I am 100% alive.
Well, that's good. All right, catch you later.
Wonderful, Thomas. Wonderful. Goodbye.
What a strange bunch, those kids.
He says he's not a ghost.
We're so easy to just manipulate as a group of people.
Well, I mean, what are we gonna do? Say you're lying?
That is true. Hey, look, I don't. The guy pays me. I don't have no cares in the world.
Ghost or not, he's got our back.
Why did you ask if he's a ghost?
Well, weren't we just saying that he could be a ghost if this thing talks to the dead?
It's just there's a lot that he's been doing, and it's more. It can do more than just that. I mean, if it can contact anyone, if done right.
I figure just cross it off the list. No one else here is a ghost, is they? Joan was almost part ghost if you think about it.
I'm looking at Cassie.
Joan allowed spirits to trespass within her, but was only as much ghost as any of us have souls.
You know, now's as good a time as any, and it's gonna come out at some point. I am a ghost. I mean, not really, like
I knew it.
necessarily a ghost.
And you were making fun of me for asking.
No, I mean, you're right. You're right. Look, okay. Rest of the story. My Auntie Scylla, she got hanged for being a witch. Only when they was hanging her, she kind of just disappeared. I ain't seen her since. I'm hoping she's okay somewhere. But when I went back home, I was hoping to find her there, and instead, all I found was this book that was on her altar, and a raven's feather there atop it. And I always knew that there were darker rituals that Scylla didn't want to teach me or told me I wasn't quite ready for yet. And now I had them at my fingertips. There was a ritual, a rite that I. She probably would have told me I was a little too green to attempt it, but the idea was to induce like a near-death state in myself and project my spirit to the realm of the dead and invite a devil of some power to, you know, possess my corpse as it sat there. And the demon, you know, they entered my all but dead body, and I rushed back and tried to lock the door behind it, so to speak. We fought a good while to try to reestablish control. The potion I took, it was supposed to wear off. I was supposed to come back to life, I suppose, and have that power at my fingertips, but it didn't quite work, I suppose. My heart just never did start beating again. So I ain't all dead. I ain't all alive neither.
Would you like me to stitch the other thread into you? I don't know if it will do anything against the.
Well, I mean, from the way I've been able to tell, I have to fight with Cephas to make sure he don't take control, and I think that string would make it mighty easier for me to keep our
Yeah, I mean
arrangement exactly like it is.
That sounds good enough reason for me. It's exactly what
Your vampire friend was.
Yes, exactly. I was trying to think of it. Duval. Duval's bluff. It was exactly the
Except
reason
kind
he
of seemed
wanted
like
it.
the opposite way around. It seemed like Manitou was in charge there. And,
I don't be clear. That motherfucker was not my friend.
yeah, sorry, I apologize for the turn of phrase.
No, you good. You good. I just don't like that motherfucker. I don't trust these goddamn. Well, you seem cool, so I'm changing my some spiritual beings.
I mean,
I,
Mr.
I,
Saint,
I,
don't get me
I, I
wrong.
gotta go back and edit my manifesto. Hold on a second.
No, that's staying. No, that's staying. That ain't changing.
Yeah, it is also the reason Morris Emerson wanted the strain.
Yes.
That one was explicitly a Manitou.
Morris Emerson is very similar.
Well,
Yeah.
Morris Emerson technically was a Manitou trying to get a firmer anchor here. You're like a ghost haunting yourself, or like
Yeah, inside my body there is me and a Manitou, and
Inside you, there are two wolves.
whenever I was putting this character together a little bit and like comparing it to the huckster, uh, Cornelius and the dealer are sitting across the table from each other. Cassie and Cephas are wrestling all to the death.
You're tied together.
Yeah.
You're doing that thing where you're handcuffed together in a knife fight.
Exactly. Winner takes all, loser loses.
Nice.
Thank you. Yeah.
I mean, if you're having trouble with that, I can probably make it better for, I don't know, like if you got a Manitou inside there, I can make it quiet for I think 2 hours.
That's okay. I keep it quiet enough. Look, don't get me wrong. My ritual didn't go like I wanted it to. I wanted my heart to keep beating, but I got what I wanted out of this.
Well, I'm still more than willing to implant that string if it will help you.
I think it will.
What a wild couple days in Provo.
Tell me about it. It's been a while since I've been
No
here.
one has ever said that.
I mean, I used to live here. I spent some time working at a doctor's office out nearby.
Oh, I cleared about half of one of those out. I'm gonna go take care of the other half today.
Yeah, as long as we're all together, I know things have gotten a little bit more complicated with Hellstrom on our tail now, but I just come from the post office, and I think things are going to get a whole lot more complicated. And she unfolds a piece of paper and puts it down on the table in front of you that looks like that.
Well, I recognize the face.
Vernaclin? Who's Vernaclin?
Who you talking about? That can't be me.
I mean,
That's
it's
a pretty
clearly
good
it's,
likeness.
I can't read
Yeah.
any of the words, but I could see that it's you in the center there, and they sort of nailed you.
Well, they didn't get my name right. The
Right.
Bobblecat.
Well,
Okay, well, first
like
things first, we're gonna
You're
need
the
to give you
Babadook.
You're the Babadook.
we're gonna
They
need to
look
give
like
you a shave. We're gonna need
they
to get
do.
a different
look
shape of
great in this
glasses.
photo.
Very handsome.
Thank you.
Here, when'd you pose for this?
Shit, I don't know, but they did a good job.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah,
so first off, shave. Second off, get different shaped glasses. Grow the hair out.
Get glasses.
I got
Like-
glasses.
Yeah, different shape ones. This is hiding out
That'll
101,
be an
okay?
ordeal.
Man, what they gonna come get me for $1,000? I gotta come get me.
Yeah, they
Look,
are.
he'll be all right. Just wear the mask.
Okay.
Oh my god.
The real question is, I don't mean this to be indelicate, but which murder do you think this is even for?
Yeah.
Which murder?
If I'm being honest,
Well, I mean,
have
to be
no
fair,
idea.
a lot of us have killed
hold
a
on.
lot of people.
Franklin does mostly killings, not so much murders. There's an important distinction there.
You know, I feel like this is very out of. Maybe this got to be over. I feel like I've been pretty.
I must say, $1,000 only for you does seem.
Hold on. It can't be old because you call yourself the
Manifesto.
Bobcat. It says Bobcat on there.
So this is recent.
Yeah, you weren't you weren't the Bobcat for most of the time. It was just us, or for none of the time, I guess. Well, you've always been the Bobcat, I guess, but you weren't formally the Bobcat yet.
Adam, I'm trying to look at the other wanted posters. but
Yeah, they're all
don't-
fucked up.
Yeah,
They were the old
I was.
the old journaling module doesn't work anymore. They stopped making it, and so I got to go through and redo all of those.
That's all
Can I
right.
take? Can I take this? By the way, this is
Take
actually
what?
a big achievement.
Yeah.
I had a room
So,
I hang it up.
do you care about getting caught? Because again, I got some suggestions.
Maybe they try to come get me. They go see Helen.
Do we know?
That's fair. We killed the hellhounds.
Do we know how much the Lala Gang reward was? That was like a lot. Was that?
It was like
$25,000?
$25,000.
Yeah, it was like crazy. Okay, I
Yeah.
was curious
Nuts.
how much this was compared to some others.
No, I mean if I remember correctly, it's more than just about everyone else. But the La La Gang is exponentially more than anything anyone see. Like, it's preposterous,
Yeah.
right? And part of that has to do with the fact that all of these other crimes, right, are either crimes against an individual, like murder, right? Technically a crime against the state, but you're taking out one person or two people, or you've burned a barn down, right? The La La Gang is robbing banks and doing it perpetually and taking money from massive institutions and organizations throughout the country.
Yeah, real people's heroes.
I think the part that's really quizzing, frankly, is not about what the charge is, but like which one. Like, really, which one is it? Damn. Well, oh my god, this is a big step. This is a big achievement for you. I'm really happy. I want to thank God first. I want to thank all the people that made this.
Is it like? I just want to be clear. Is this shit that you're actually saying, or are you just joking around like
I'm
above?
just joking around,
Okay, gotcha.
but I'm definitely holding this like as a sign of pride for myself.
Okay, yeah, I got you.
Yeah, that's a hefty reward.
Man, I can't wait to see who try to come get it. Yeah. It's just $1,000. That's it. It's kind of low, actually.
I don't know what. I don't have $1,000.
You can.
I do.
I don't think I ever had a poster, Franklin. So I guess congratulations.
Hey,
Yeah, I gotta say, I'm
sometimes
kind of jealous too.
you gotta
Oh,
make it
I'm
to the
not
big leagues
jealous.
somehow. Man, isn't this like a hindrance or something? Actually,
Probably.
so,
Reputation.
Wanted.
hell yeah! I'm gonna put my shit right now. uh, yeah, yeah. Let's see.
So it sounds like you view this more as a nuisance than any sort of serious problem, maybe even a point of pride.
Oh yeah, no, I don't respect a fucking bounty hunter.
All right, I'm headed out.
Yeah, let's get the fuck out of here.
No, I mean I'm. Yeah, we can walk in the same direction for a second if you're doing something else today.
Friendly's like, oh, we've got a zombie witch and a wanted. I'm done. I'm leaving.
No, I just got tuberculosis to heal, so I'm gonna head out.
Let me know if anyone wants their tuberculosis back.
What?
What?
You said back?
I'm
yeah, well-
joking. I'm joking.
Okay, I mean, if you're serious, we're gonna have a talk later because that's horrible.
It's
thought
not
it was funny.
exactly tuberculosis.
That's horrible. Going on saying it. That's
I think-
horrible.
Yeah, worse.
Yeah.
I thought it was funny. Don't listen to these two. They're boring.
Thank you, Abby.
Yes, well. Anyway, let's get those clothes off and a string put in you somewhere.
Okay.
You wanted the string, the
Yeah,
liar
I want the
put in.
string. I mean, it can just go in my arm.
Okay, it goes wherever you want it. The rest stays the same.
I'll let you put it into like my rib cage.
Yep.
Friendly pops a head back, having like overheard the quarter of this, pops a head back, and in his best cultured voice says, "Bedside manner, Abigail. Bedside manner." I know. Turns around and starts running.
Side manner. Who wants an actual?
Yeah, well,
fine.
once
Cassie, we're going to need you to prepare. Please do go take it. Keep making fun of him.
Don't worry, I neither feel pain or bleed. So
once the string
That's a
is
strange thing to
sewn
say.
into your flesh, Cassie, you will no longer need to roll on the Dominion table, as long as that is sewn in.
right.
So, as long as it's sewn into you, you are not at risk of having the Manitou take.
Does I that's great. That means that I can. Okay, cool.
Hey, if that friend you got inside you is giving you any trouble, you just let me know, Cassie. I got this gauntlet here that lets me punch ghosts.
I appreciate that. But no. I mean, Cephas does what I tell him to most of the time.
All right, just letting you know the offer's on the table.
I appreciate it.
I
Cornelius.
remembered something about my character.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna say?
You hear a voice in your head? Master Cox. Do you believe her when she says Manitou does what she wants it to do most of the time?
In his head, he says, certainly not, but that is not my circus.
May not be your circus, Master Cox, but you do seem to be in attendance. Seems rather dangerous to me.
Are you scared?
Not dangerous for me, Master Cox. Don't be ridiculous. Cassie's Manitou
Had
has
one
to
of
go
these fellas
through.
hand me one of these little books here, little paperback. I've been flipping through it. There's some nonsense they're saying out here, you know.
Well, people like to occupy their time, Master Cox. Like to think that they know the truth of things. Let them have their fun.
I'll take my tiny breath to say that this will be the time that my just remember thing about the character. Cornelius is going to take this time to learn that the people here really, really, really hate Catholics, and he's going to keep a pretty low profile for the rest of the time we're down.
Excellent. Well, sounds like there's been a fair amount of discoveries, fair amount of profit made by selling everything. The end of day 3 has come, and your rail runner is fixed with a Gatling rifle mounted. 2 Gatling rifles mounted both on the roof, one at the front and one at the back. And you are free to move along if you would like to. Unless there's anything else you want to accomplish while you are in town.
Doesn't seem
Oh
like
wait, I lost my Wansi post. Fuck.
You're not going to put that up in the train?
Yeah, no, I'm trying to find it. I closed it out.
It's gonna be really fun when we like rescue some random person and we're trying to calm them down and they turn and see wanted for murder, $1,000 in the corner.
Right.
Hey, if they get off, that's what they ask. They the one that need to be saved.
So what's the plan, team?
is the train repaired?
Train is repaired. Gatling rifles are mounted. You're all paid up.
Holy. I guess let's buy ammo for the guns to make sure that there certainly is some. I'll do that.
I'm also buy some more bullets.
Yeah, I mean you're in a relatively major town, but you can restock whatever standard munitions and gear that you need to.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Gonna trade out my fancy boots for some more functional hiking boots.
Hmm.
You got to get some new blisters.
You know what? I'm gonna buy a bow. I'm gonna buy a bow too.
A bow.
Yeah,
Don't forget the arrows.
a bow and the arrows, just in case I ever gotta go quiet.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
I'm a wanted man now. I gotta think about these things.
Hmm. Hmm.
Yeah, we've all gotta actually be paying attention where we're going. We have
Yep.
like a trail of bodies.
We have a trail of giant isopods, I think, we're leaving behind. Giant monsters.
Fair, fair.
I see the amount for. Let me see, because the bow itself is $3. Okay, there you go.
Okay. Hey, Adam, in the
Hmm.
Rail Runner inventory, are you able to duplicate the Gatling rifles?
Let me take a look at that.
I know normally you can like right click to duplicate, but I can't do that.
Yeah, interesting. I cannot either, but I
Okay,
think I
no big
got
deal.
another option here. Hold on a second.
I was gonna say we can just drag another. Oh well, I can just drag another rifle in there. Just be nice to delineate. These are mounted, and this is like available to hold.
Yeah.
But I can do that. You don't have to.
Okay. Cool. Thank you. Thank you. What's the plan, everybody? Where are we headed? Are we sticking around Provo for a little longer?
I think we're ready to get out of town, load back up, and start heading towards Jerome.
Jerome?
And we want to try to avoid the city and just maybe kind of go around it.
Okay, so you're going to go. I assume you're going to go
Yeah.
to the east of the city of Gloom, or are you going to go into Nevada and then up to Jerome?
That camp that Nick had mentioned, that was in like southern Nevada, though, right?
It was.
Okay.
The information he had is southern Nevada, and the information that Charlotte had about it was that it's somewhere on the California-Nevada border.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna try to go east of the city of Gloom and just kind of trek through the wilderness up
Great.
to Jerome.
Let's see. Who rolled last? I think it was Cornelius. So, Franklin, if you could hit that let's get random button in chat, and Friendly, if you could roll me a d10, please. Excellent. So yeah, the first day of travel, it's going to take about 2 days to get there. Not much interesting. You do, as you're traveling along, just before the sun goes down, you do see a ranch with a rather large wood fence, and there's just a large flock of crows that's perched on the fence. But other than that, nothing really interesting to report. Let's do the same thing for day 2. This time, whoops. Stop. Thomas, if you could hit that let's get random button, and Abigail, if you could roll me a d10, please.
It's a 4.
Okay. All right. The day proceeds mostly uneventful. Those of you that are focused. Oh, actually, I forgot. Whoever's driving, make me, or if you guys are splitting the driving roles, make me 2 driving roles, please.
Nice supporting driving.
You can support a driving role if you'd like. That
To do
works
that, I need to also make a driving roll.
in either direction. And remember, you do have the
+1.
Yeah, from the gyroscopic dynamo.
Which is super helpful because that makes
Yeah.
that succeed.
Ooh.
So you get oh wait, do I get +1? I don't get +1 to the assist because I'm not driving.
Correct.
Okay,
Right,
so
so-
that's clear. So I do not help you.
Okay, but I still have a +1 from the
Right.
gyroscope myself.
Yeah.
Oh, oh no!
Okay.
Well,
That actually works out great for
Really?
the well, it works out great for the random travel story roll. The train breaks down. It's unclear, right, whether you, Cassie, were pushing it too hard, right? Whether some repair was done wrong, whether it's a combination of both of those things, right? But it does grind to a halt. It's gonna take it's gonna take an estimate. It's gonna take about 7 hours, and 3 successful repair rolls to get this thing back in working condition. However, that is not the immediate concern, or pretty quickly that fades from your immediate concern. as you hear Abigail Beckett, here to put you in this box. And we are going to pick up there next week.
Did you find us?
She can smell you.